everyone. Welcome to Kappa's virtual viewing party for the presentation of the Pride of the Profession Award. I am Saloni Swaroop, your Kappa president, and for tonight, I will be your viewing party MC as well. We are excited and proud to bring to you tonight's program because the Pride of the Profession Award isn't one that is given to just anyone. It is not even awarded annually. But when a special person comes along and ultimately changes the PA profession as we know it, not only should we recognize the impact they have made, but must memorialize their efforts. PA Julie Theriault has made such that us current and future PAs can understand what others before them have done in order for them to practice at the top of their scope and/or license. And that is what tonight's about. To share what this award really is and what it stands for, I would like to introduce our proud past Pride of the Profession Award recipient, PA Jeremy Adler. PA Jeremy Adler, I'll hand the mic off to you.
Well, thank you, Saloni. Good evening and welcome. I'm PA Jeremy Adler, a past president of Kappa and recipient of the Pride of the Profession Award. And I'm humbled and honored tonight to be included in awarding PA Julie Theriault the Pride of the Profession Award. On a personal note, I'm incredibly humbled to be awarding Julie and am forever indebted to her for her mentorship and guidance which she has provided me. From supporting me and helping me navigate my leadership roles within Kappa and APA to her guidance as the chief delegate of the California delegation. It is with great fondness that I reflect on her leading our delegation to help move House resolutions forward, such as California's successful submission for the PA honorific and policy positions, including optimal team practice. Julie has forever shaped our profession, both here in California and nationwide. At this time, I would like to share with you a little bit more about the actual award. Pride of the Profession. As an organization, Kappa exists to serve its members. Its mission is to represent and serve PAs statewide as an advocate of its members for the provision of quality healthcare in collaboration with all healthcare professionals. Kappa will enhance, educate, and empower PAs for the ultimate benefit of their patients, and further strive towards its vision to fully integrate PAs into every aspect of California's healthcare. Of course, it takes a village of leaders and staff to be successful, but a few individuals rise above to a level where their individual contributions rightfully need to be recognized. The Pride of the Profession Award was developed to serve as the highest honor that Kappa can grant to any individual. The award is not an annual award, and it's not restricted to PAs. And in the 40-year history of Kappa, Julie will become only the 7th recipient of this award. Following Julie's nomination for this award, her candidacy was confirmed through a unanimous affirmative vote from the president of Kappa and past Pride of the Profession recipients. Recipients of the Pride of the Profession will be honored with a perpetual plaque hung in the Kappa office with the name, date, and photo of each person receiving this award. As a part of this special ceremony, I'd like to briefly highlight the prior recipients of this honorable award. Michael Scarano, Kappa's longtime legal counsel, whose words in law continue to influence how PAs practice every day in California. Michael, in many ways, saved our profession from many threats, and we greatly miss him since his passing. Karen Bass, a past Kappa board student representative who, when elected to the California State Assembly, became the first African-American woman to serve as a speaker of any state assembly. In her legislative role, she sponsored PA progressive legislation. She currently serves in the U.S. House of Representatives. Bob Sachs, a past Kappa president who went on to serve in the PA profession's regulation with an appointment from the governor of California. With decades of service, he became the first president of the PA Board of California. Gabe Brayman. Gabe served Kappa for over 30 years, reaching retirement as Kappa's executive director. Ye's contribution to the profession and Kappa are countless, but in many ways, it was her grooming of leaders that stands out. Although she received the Pride of the Profession Award, her legacy is captured in a separate award at Kappa, the Gabe Brayman Outstanding Leader Award. And Bob Miller, a past Kappa president and chair of Kappa's Professional Practice Committee. It is immeasurable to describe the ways Bob advocated for and led our profession. He has single-handedly answered more practice-related questions from Kappa members than anyone in Kappa's history. No one knows PA practice like Bob Miller. Julie, it is with great honor to be a part of your ceremony, and you are so deserving of Kappa's recognition. And at this time, I'd like to return the event back to Kappa's president, Saloni.
Thank you so much, PA Adler. I truly appreciate your words. And thank you so much for giving us such a great, rich background about the history of this outstanding award. Now that we have a better understanding of the significance of this award, I would next like to introduce PA Sherry Penny Myers, who actually nominated Julie for this award. Sherry, would you please tell us why you nominated Julie to be the most recent recipient? Over to you.
Yes, good evening, everyone. I am the PA that nominated Julie Theriault for this prestigious Pride of the Profession award. Julie has recently retired from the PA profession. During her career as a PA, Julie has worked tirelessly in many leadership roles in the PA profession. And in those roles, she has also mentored countless PAs. A little history of Julie's leadership roles. She started off with Kappa as a student rep while attending UC Davis PA program in 1987. She had several positions on the board: director at large, secretary, vice president, president-elect, and in 1994, she became president of Kappa. She also worked on many Kappa committees. Julie went on to the national level in AAPA leadership to be part of the board of directors there, serving as secretary, director at large, first vice chair of the House of Delegates, and in 2004, she became president of AAPA. Julie has had numerous positions on local and statewide groups. One group she served on for a few years with the California Consortium for Primary Care. And as she served on that one, she had a term as vice chair on that board. I have known Julie for over 10 years through Kappa and working with her on the House of Delegates. I not only see her as an exemplary leader in the PA profession, but also as an exemplary mentor in the PA profession. She has given endless hours to Kappa, through her leadership roles. She has served on AAPA House of Delegates for nearly 20 years. For many years, she served as the chief delegate for Kappa's HOD delegates. As a chief delegate, she would mentor the newly elected each year delegates for the duration of the House of Delegates. Since I have known Julie, I have come to see her as a PA who aspires to inspire the many PAs that crosses her path. Julie is a very passionate PA. She has an endearing personality that people gravitate to. She always has a smile on her face and she greets you with a great big hug. To describe Julie, she is warm, friendly, kind, compassionate, encouraging, considerate, confident, determined, humble, and a hardworking PA with a great sense of humor. It was an honor for me to nominate you, Julie, for the Pride of the Profession Award. Thank you for the years you have given to Kappa and the PA profession in general. Thank you for inspiring so many PAs through your leadership and mentoring roles. A quote from Ann Davis sums everything up for me. Julie has made a lasting impact on the PA profession. Congratulations, Julie, on the Pride of the Profession Award 2021. As we say in the house, Julie, we love you. Now I'd like you to turn and view a Kappa video tribute that we had made for you. Okay, to place the video now.
Julie is amazing. She is both intelligent, she's fun, she is somebody who likes to get things done, and I would describe her as somebody who is willing to take on any project that you hand her and do it really well, on time.
Julie has a real long-term perspective on things. She was actually the first advanced practice clinician in Sutter Medical Group over 30 years ago.
She was, at the time that she was working as a lab tech, she was kind of searching around for something more that would be fulfilling. And she met a friend who was a PA, and she had never heard of the profession before and just decided that that was something that really suited her.
I think she was one of the few in her class that were not nurses. My mother was an only child. My mother had no idea how to handle a brood of 9, really.
So she was like our second mom. And I say to people that my older brothers and sisters, but mostly Julie really was, my parents were like upper management and Julie was like my direct line supervisor, who I reported to daily.
She does have a lot of natural leader attributes. You want to be around her. She's a competent presence in any room where she is. So when she's working on something, you get the feeling that she was inviting me in and I can do this too, because she's kind of motivating and inspiring and bringing other people along without making it look hard. So I think her combination of being inclusive with people and just her intense friendly nature makes that leadership style inspirational to everybody.
By far, Julie's greatest strength is her ability to listen. She allows you to state your opinion or your perspective or provide the knowledge that you have to bear on a situation. And so by far, her listening skills is what took her so far. And I think I've seen that reflected over and over in the comments people have made about Julie over the years.
What I think is one of her greatest strengths is Julie's patience. Julie is a patient individual who is the perfect person to teach and mentor new leaders.
When you're with Julie, it is absolutely a safe space for everybody within eyesight, earshot. And she really did teach me a lot just about that being a welcoming presence, having an open and vulnerable attitude. And really that personal vulnerability, openness, and warmth just puts everyone at ease who's in her presence. And then it makes everything easy, even when you have a difficult task ahead.
Julie was a ubiquitous presence at American Academy of Family Physicians, American Medical Association, and California Academy of Family Physician meetings. I don't know how she did it, but there she was, patient, attentive, collaborative, and above all, kind.
She's represented Sutter Medical Group and Sutter Health in a variety of forums, not only in California through CAPA, but the National Association for Physician Assistants. I think she's been not only a role model, but really a true partner in the work that we do in ensuring that we can provide excellent care to our patients. And it's the way she interacts with their physician as well as APC colleagues that really shines a light on how we all can show up.
She truly is a legend in our profession. She has made changes in our profession that go beyond what an average person can do. Our profession in California would not be where it is if it wasn't for Julie.
A few years back in the House of Delegates, Julie had been on the floor speaking on one of the topics. And towards the end of her speaking on the floor on this topic, someone shouts out, "Julie, we love you." And then there becomes this huge chorus as she finishes speaking of "Julie, we love you." And this persisted for a couple years past that. Every time that she spoke, you would occasionally hear people go, "Julie, we love you." And definitely, Julie, we do love you.
You just felt like, I don't want to say this because it's a workplace, but I'm going to say it. She just really made you feel loved.
And if you're Julie's friend, you know it. Last week we had a little fire close to where I live, and one of the first texts I received was one from Julie saying, "If you need to evacuate, come here."
I hang out with Julie at meetings, and you cannot go from point A to point B quickly because she knows everybody. And if she doesn't know somebody, she will know them by the end of the meeting. And everybody comes up and she says hi to everybody. Everybody wants to say hi to her. It's like she has this friendship glow.
She is a beautiful person. She's the person that I think of who always, at least pre-COVID, every time I saw her, would come up and give me a big hug. She's warm, welcoming, and just brightens everyone's day.
I always knew that when I got to see Julie that it was going to be a good experience, that that I was going to meet someone that would be happy to see me.
Julie is a very loving person, and she has a good heart and has always been very loving and very generous with everyone around her.
I want to say thank you, Julie, for all that you've done for your profession and for healthcare in California and the nation. You are truly a national treasure.
Julie, you just are so phenomenal. I do not have the words to describe how much you have helped me and how much you have done for this profession. And I just want to thank you for your leadership. I want to thank you for your patience. I want to thank you for your kindness. And at the end of the day, I want you to know that you were the best teacher ever.
Julie is just an incredible person, and I don't think people will realize how much she's touched their lives until she's not doing the things that she's been doing. She'll go on and do other really incredible things, but the impact I think she's made on the profession has been great.
I also want to wish you a wonderful journey in your retirement, and I hope that you have many new adventures. And I'd like to say congratulations to you on the Pride of the Profession Award.
My funniest memory of Julie is when I was on the House of Delegates and I would call her my chief. I have never seen Julie blush until I started calling her chief for the rest of the time that we were together, all until this day. She will always be my chief.
Being honest and being forthright and being persistent, just a very strong person.
She was always low-key, kind, explained what she was saying.
Never, ever full of herself or, coming to any kind of situation with an attitude of, oh, she knew it all.
I think it's really about when she enters the room and she gives you that big warm smile and opens her arms to give you a hug. I think of Julie as being that person, that warm, generous, kind spirit.
Level-headed, intelligent, practical, caring. That's a good set of 4 adjectives to go with right there.
Wow, that's the first time I've seen that, and Julie, you are so loved. What an amazing tribute. We've got a great group here joining you tonight to celebrate your accomplishment, and really an amazing tribute for such an amazing person. All right, now for official business. So Julie, it is my honor, on behalf of Kappa's leaders, staff, and members, to award you Kappa's highest honor, the Pride of the Profession. And let me be the first to congratulate you, although I don't think I am, because I've seen the chat go on and on here with the kindness of congrats to you. But at this point here, I'm going to turn it over to you, Julie. The mic is yours. Congratulations. Can't wait to hear from you.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to send a lot of money out to everybody for saying such wonderful things about me. I got that lovely award in the mail Friday, and I just keep going by it and just glancing at it and staring at it, and it's just amazing. So I do have a few people I wanted to thank, so I wanted to kind of pull this all together. So I would like to start with the A's. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, first of all, thank you. We're beginning PA week in 2 weeks. So if you're a PA, celebrate yourself. If you know a PA, celebrate them. And it's an amazing week to celebrate the PA profession. I have to thank you first, the board and the of Kappa, for having done such a marvelous job on everything. And I'll tell you, Teresa and Hannah and staff have put together an amazing thing. And this is just beautiful. And today, with all the complications from Facebook, they need even more applause for what they've done. And I want to thank you to my fellow Pride of the Profession recipients. To be included in this august group is just amazing to me. I never thought that this would be something that would be happening. And I'm very humbled and honored and I can't even like put words into it. I'm still in the shock and awe phase. I wish we could all be together. I think that so many of you have been so integral to me for so long, and to my career and my spirit. I want to thank you all. But there are some few people I would like to point out specifically. Thank you to my Marta, who has been with me since just shortly after I graduated. Little did she know the passion that I had for the profession and the days where we would be apart for what I was doing. And she's been by my side the entire time, and has loved this PA for over 34 years, and I'm very lucky. Thank you, Marta, for your support. Thank you to my Tom Atkins, who was my primary preceptor when I first started, after I hung on to his lab coat and begged him to be my preceptor, and he was just the absolute best teacher ever. I was ahead of the class in a lot of things, and I was always griping at him for giving me extra assignments, but that was very helpful, and it was his dedication to me helped me get to where I was also today. Gabe Raymond, who became my friend, my sister. People don't know the legacy that Gabe will always have, not only in California and also nationally. But Gabe, thank you for all you did for me, and for the sisterhood that we share now. Thank you so much. Ann Davis, who taught me a lot of legislative, almost all the legislative knowledge that I have. The wisdom that Ann has, the respect that she has in California and nationally. And I'm lucky enough to be able to call her my friend. And thank you to Ann for all you are, and for the time that we'll have together in the future as I'm retired. My family, you saw Renee and Michael tonight. I have 6 more siblings, and I have too numerous to count, nieces and nephews and greats that have been along with me on this journey, and I love them all dearly. And thank you for helping me get to where I was as well. My grandmother, who promoted my being involved in medicine, used to take me to the nursing graduations all the time at St. Luke's, which is now part of Sutter. This great circle that came around, and she knew out of all my brothers and sisters that that I was going to be something in medicine, and I thank her. And my Sutter Medical Group, my SMG, to be a part of this organization from day one and till just recently, and I still feel like I'm a part. In fact, they just gave me an award recently, the Thompson Atkins Award, which is amazing to me. Sutter SMG is very loved by me and does such wonderful things for the patients that we serve. And I was very lucky to be their PA for so long. From minute one, when I first heard about the PA profession, I just knew that I had to be a PA. What a marvelous gift to be given, to be able to work together with other health professionals to help them, those patients in need, and those patients that we serve. How lucky can you be? How great is that? To be involved in our profession was something very important to me from early on, because I wanted to protect it. I wanted to promote our profession. I wanted to enhance and grow our profession so that we could do better for our patients. The stronger we were, the better we were for our patients and the team that we serve them in. So I just have to give love to you all. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I wish I could hug you all in person. Be well, be safe. And I'm looking forward to holding you all in person in the future, hopefully soon. Love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Julie, personally and on behalf of the profession. You have changed our lives. This now concludes the program for tonight's viewing party. For anyone who missed any part of the party, Kappa has recorded the program and will replay it after the last lecture at KappaCon on October 9th, 2021, just before the Student Challenge Bowl. Thank you, everyone who joined us tonight. It only further demonstrates how many lives Julie has touched. Jeremy, Sherry, thank you both for presenting the award and tribute video tonight. Tonight's endeavor, while seemingly short term wise, took hours of coordination and work to organize. I'd like to acknowledge, everyone who participated in the filming of Julie's tribute video, and of course, to the Kappa team. I am indebted for pulling all of this together. I know about the additional hours and weekends it took to make both the video and tonight seamless. Thank you for making it look so easy. Finally, for any viewers who wish to say a few words to Julie in tribute, please feel free to post them directly into tonight's live post. Kappa will pin tonight's event for some time so that colleagues, friends, and Kappa members may post a tribute message. It has been a pleasure for me to be included in tonight's program. I look forward to seeing some of you at Kappa future events. Kappa family, good night, God bless, and we will see you soon. Thank you.